So there's this Navy SEALs officer, and his name is Rourke Denver, and he was telling us a piece of advice. What helped him get through BUDS training? The BUDS training is basic underwater demolition SEALs training, and it's the final training that you have to do to become a Navy SEALs officer. But it's so hard that 80% of people wash out. So 80% of people quit. They don't make it through BUDS training, and so they don't end up becoming a Navy SEALs. So this person was saying he got one piece of advice that literally changed the course of his life, and it helped him get through BUDS training. And he said this: there was a time where everything was chaotic. There were these leaders in that BUDS training group that were just like barking orders and highly aroused, and everything was just chaotic. So everybody around those leaders were barking orders and running like a chicken with their head cut off. And Master Petty Chief Officer came to the scene and said, "Everybody, come to the scene right now. Come and give me a kneel." And everybody came and gave a circle and was looking at this Master Chief Petty Officer. And this officer said, "I'm going to give you one piece of advice that will carry out for the rest of your life and that will help you become a leader." Now, and he said, as a leader, people are not, they're going to mimic what you do. They're going to watch you and mimic what you do. In fact, they might even escalate what you do and do it even more. So he says, as a leader, you have to pay attention to your nonverbal cues and what you give off because people are always watching you. And he said this: calm is contagious. Calm is contagious. And in that moment, all those people that were listening to him saying, there's got to be more than this. There's got to be more than calm is contagious. What does that even mean? So he said, calm in this line of work means you keep your head. And if you keep your head, then not only are you going to stay alive, but you're going to be able to impact those around you. 55% of all communication is done nonverbally. Things in life are more caught than they're taught. What does that mean? People catch what you do and see what you do more than what you tell them. Things are more caught than taught. So I have a 4-year-old daughter, and she was in the living room and she was playing. She was so happy. All of a sudden she trips and she falls and she looks at me. The first thing she does is looks at me. And why? Why does she look at me? She looks at me for my reaction. What am I going to do in that moment? So if I ran to her and said, "Oh my gosh, are you okay?" and I overreact, what is she going to do? She's going to cry, right? Based on my reaction to her. If I calmly just said, "It's okay, get up," and I have this very calm presence and demeanor, then oftentimes she will mimic that because things are more caught than they're taught. So when you show up on the field and you're trying to build your team and you're under a lot of stress, you can show up calmly because calm is contagious. And that's going to help you and your team succeed more than anything out there. It's not waiting for other people to do it. It's showing leadership skills right now through you by showing up in that moment calmly.